Hi, this is Sean with Lakewood Exterminating. Today I wanted to show you a few tips on bed bug control. I wanted to show you how to keep your room if you're dealing with bed bugs, or you're going to go through the treatment process with an exterminator, or if you're trying to get rid of them yourself. So here it is. Enjoy. Alright, in this room there's a lot of preventative measures that go on for bed bugs. So it's set up pretty well just for display purposes and information to show you. Alright. This bed has encasements on it and is on a mattress. Bed bugs normally hide in these seams and folds. It is taken away by the encasement. There's tons of hiding spots, hundreds of them on a box springs. You encase that, you take away a whole bunch of hiding spots for them. So in my opinion, every box spring and mattress should be encased. If you can only afford one, I would opt for the box springs. This bed has a active guard liner attached. What is basically fitted sheet kind of material, I guess. It is fit underneath the box springs and it overlaps like so. Obviously the most common hiding spots are underneath the seam of the mattress, and that overlapping would take away those hiding spots too. So if you do not feel like encasing your mattress, you can kill them with the active guard liner. It's not enough, it's not a lethal dose for contact, but it will mess them up, mess up their reproduction, and subsequently it'll prevent a bed bug from becoming an infestation for about a year. It lasts about a year. So, also on this bed is the bed bug interceptors. This is one just you get from Home Depot. I think it's a Raid or Hot Shot brand. What it is, they climb up and they fall in here, or they come down and climb up and fall in there. You do need to maintain them, so any kind of debris or dust they could gain traction in and come out. And you also want to make sure that it is centered on the trap. If it is touching one of the sides there, they can obviously just not fall in and just climb around it. That's about that. You want to make sure all of the legs are taken care of, and obviously you do not want anything touching, like this cord is touching the bed leg. So essentially a bed bug could just go right up there and bypass that trap and come up and bite you. So you do want to make sure any kind of curtains or blankets are not overhanging, and you do not want anything stored under the bed. It's common that people use these containers to put shoes and blankets, pillowcases, sheets under your bed. As you can see, that obviously creates contact and allows bed bugs to hide in them and to come up, bypass the interceptors, and bite you. Valid alternative, if you do need to store things under the bed, is use these space bags. You can fit blankets, sheets, pillowcases, whatever else in there. You just basically attach your hose, vacuum hose, to that white part and suck all the air out of it after you're done putting everything in there, and it sucks it down. You want to make sure it gets sucked down enough so it does not contact anything. Also, not many places for them to hide. Continuing on with things touching the bed, it's very difficult to find bed bugs. As you can see, this bed is very clean. There's no really real signs of bed bugs. People do not often look above their beds, especially whatever is on the walls along the headboard or where people put their heads. Curtains is a very hot spot for bed bugs. Also lamps are very good. They have the cord that goes up that is translucent, obviously, but there's often a very nice tube for them to hide in. It's very tricky and tough to treat also. If you're dealing with bed bugs, cannot find them, these are two great spots, along with picture frames hanging on the wall. They love to go in there, and outlet covers. Outlet covers, they can sneak underneath the cracks and crevices, so any outlet within 5 feet of the bed, the outlet cover should be removed and dust should be applied into those wall voids, not actually into the outlets or electrical box, but around them, to kill any bed bugs. You can also vacuum them out if you do see any bed bugs in there, to remove them. For an example, this is what we do. We'll remove the outlet. Inspect. And we have a very powerful, expensive duster, an Exacticide duster. We fill it with a silica gel dust, which is a desiccant. It will dry, draw moisture and oils out of the insect and basically dry them out and kill them. It's very highly effective against bed bugs. It is important to note that with dusts, they can be very dangerous if inhaled. People over-apply dusts, pour them around their rooms. If you can see dust in piles, if you can even see the white, it is probably too much. If you apply too much, it will be pretty ineffective. Bed bugs can basically just walk right over it or stand on it and not really be affected. If you think of a snowflake, you want about 1 snowflake's layer of dust on wherever you apply it to. You do want to keep it in cracks and crevices. You do not want it in exposed areas of your room, because obviously it can go airborne, and you want to reduce any kind of exposure for you or your family. And it is not safe to just dump diatomaceous earth, boric acid, or any other dust formulation of pesticides inside a living space in exposed areas. Vacuuming is the #1 way to get rid of bed bugs. If you have bed bugs, you will want to vacuum them up before you do anything else. That is the best way to control them. You remove them when you vacuum them up and take them to the garbage can. I do not have the vacuum with me because this is obviously a very clean room, but this is the filter for our bed bug vacuum. It is a canister. It is a HEPA vacuum, HEPA filter. It is sealed. The bed bugs go in there with the filter. The vacuum is about the size of a toolbox. It fits in here. Attach the hose directly to it. Whatever gets sucked up gets directly into the canister. When you're done, you take the hose off, you plug it up, take it out of the vacuum, and everything's contained. There's nothing in your vacuum. There's no bed bugs in your vacuum you have to worry about. So this is a very professional vacuum that we use. If you use your own vacuum, you want to make sure you empty the bag, dispose of the bag, or empty the bagless vacuum. And also suck up some cornstarch, talcum powder, diatomaceous earth, something of that sort, to kill anything that is left in the bag. We recommend, if it is a bag or bagless, to empty it into a Ziploc bag and dispose of it immediately in an exterior trash receptacle. We do provide organic bed bug control. To apply our liquid applications, we have what's called a B&G AccuSpray Professional. It does have many different nozzle choices. Basically pump it up. Give you an example. You can make very precise applications to spots on the bed, hot spots where bed bugs hide, and destroy them with an organic product called Eco-Raider. It does have residual, unlike a lot of other organic products on the market. This one is highly effective against bed bugs in our opinion. That's what we use in conjunction with vacuuming, steaming, crack and crevice, wall void treatments with the Cemexa dust, which is also a very low toxicity product, being that there's no synthetic chemical per se in that. It's just silica gel dust. And we get great control organically for bed bugs. After we vacuum any visible bed bugs, we have a steamer. It's a commercial grade Merivap steamer, and we will steam any kind of area that we know there's bed bug eggs or think there's bed bug eggs. You know, the areas that we do just really depends. But this is the steamer with the carpet attachment attached. We do have different attachments for the mattress, but it does come out very hot. We do move very slowly with it. That's about the speed that you want, and that will kill any bed bugs, adults, nymphs, and eggs on contact. We also do the mattresses and such. Very highly effective. The best way to kill bed bugs besides the vacuum. Not everyone has a steamer, which is obvious. That one is about $700 some. But if you do not have a steamer, I would suggest relying on sanitation, cleaning, washing your bedding, and vacuuming constantly, and basically seek and destroy, wipe, or get rid of any bed bugs that you do see.